This is a preview of the lecture video available on the ultrasound educational website www.sonoshare.in on the topic Fetal Neurosonography, the technique, protocols, or the guidelines, and an overview. This is the short snippets of the lecture video will follow. This is only a preview scan, and the aim is to review, describe, and update. So to avoid diagnostic errors, you should be familiar with the normal central nervous system, taking penetration into consideration. Now, when we talk about probe movement and this, keeping it as the fulcrum, you move the other end of the transducer in an spheres, and if you see, the far lateral ventricle is seen well, but the near LV is not seen because of blue arrows. So that is the components of the anterior complex. It is filled with the it is seen from 16 weeks onwards, filled with the glomus of the choroid plexus of the fetus. So approach should be posterolateral. So why posterolateral approach, we will see. The structures we see are the anterior complex of the CSP and the dumbbell-shaped cerebellar hemisphere, convexity to lateral convexity of the cerebellum, and it is equal to gestation age in millimeter space, which happens during embryology. So these thin septations are normal, and when there is a pathology of the posterior, there is a discontinuity in the anterior part of the midline by the anterior complex, and then posterior to that you see the axial scan. You have to see the three ossification centers and intactness of the skin. So this is sonography examination. And scan through the fontanelles and sutures, avoid shadowing by the skull, and higher resolution use the advantage of anterior fontanelle to do the targeted fetal neurosonography. Or another choice is an external in the late gestation. You may see the olfactory sulci in this plane. And in this plane, we see the anterior complex with the formed by the CSP and the lateral ventricles. You get an appearance of an outside appearance formed by the occipital. So to get the convexity and the sylvian fissure is not seen well because they are immersed in the tunnel, and the structures seen are typically the corpus callosum in it. So when you go through the anterior fontanelle, the beam is perpendicular to the corpus callosum. So corpus, the cephalocord, according to this paper, the craniocaudal dilations and the choroid plexus and the cerebral sinuses. And 3D multiplanar technique can also be used as soft tissues. So all this have to be done as part of the protocol. Even the spinal cord inside is better seen. So single plane like this, which was shown in the earlier video, and in the sagittal scan, you see the fluid is on the ventral aspect of the cord and conus. Spine vertebral bodies are seen as a row of bullets, and the development of brain is a continuous process. So certain anomalies which with a severe outcome may not have manifestation in the mid-trimester anomaly scan, and some anomalies may be occurred like intracerebral hemorrhage or porencephaly. These anomalies can be occurred or secondary to infection, and you have to assess the recurrence risk after final diagnosis and appropriate. Having gone through the preview, if you wish to listen to the main lecture video, go to sonoshare.in.